Hello to everyone. Thanks for inviting for such great expo, and I'm so excited to be here. Let me introduce myself. I am CEO and founder of 3 projects. B2Broker, it's a liquidity and technology provider for forex brokers, for crypto brokers, and for crypto exchanges. We provide technology solutions. For example, if you want to launch your own exchange, we can deliver your turnkey solution, and in 2 months you will launch your own exchange. You don't need to build your IT infrastructure because we did it already. And you need just do the marketing, you need to care about the sales part of your business and the other things. Besides of technology, we provide as well liquidity, and we provide CFD liquidity for forex brokers and for crypto brokers. We have one of the deepest pool on the market. For example, our spot liquidity just in first 20 levels, you will find around 300 BTC in the order book. So it's pretty high. Next project is B2Broker's It's our professional digital asset exchange, and it's a European regulated exchange. Next project is B2Pay. B2Pay is cryptocurrency payment gateway, and we offer actually 2 products. The first one is for merchants, cryptocurrency payment gateway. For example, if you want to start accept crypto as a payment and get paid in fiat, you can connect that just in 5 minutes. And the second product which we offer is enterprise wallet solution. And for example, if you are going to launch your own exchange or crypto broker or wallets, you don't need to build the whole infrastructure. You can use our fully ready-made solution. My topic today is just a short market overview, and for example, I would like to point out how many websites in the world, and I think there are more than 1 billion. And almost all of them accept traditional financial payment systems. And for example, they are selling products, goods, services, and you can get it, you can buy that via Visa, MasterCard. But how many of them accept BTC or any crypto? In my estimation, it's less than 1%. So, and what we do and what the other companies, what they do, they try to resolve this issue, because it's really important, because now a lot of people, they consider crypto as mostly as an investment, and we try to connect as many merchants, as many online shops as we can. And for example, B2Pay, you can connect via API just in 5 minutes, and you can accept around 12 major coins, all 5 major stable coins, and few liquid tokens. And you can get paid in United States dollars, euro, or sterling pound. You can choose the currency. So the next one, let's talk about exchanges. Like how many exchanges operate on the market? I think more than 500, at least. Actually, I think it's 1,000 exchanges. But the problem is that 90% of them, they are crypto to crypto only, which means you can trade there only if you have crypto. and if you have tokens, you can trade there. But many of them, they are not liquid. But it's very important for the market. And less than 10% of them, it's a crypto-fiat exchanges. And why? Because it's not easy to launch crypto-to-crypto exchange. Is much easier than launch crypto-to-fiat exchange. And everybody knows that. But because you have to find a way to get a license, you have to find financial partners, you have to find financial institutions who will facilitate your payments. So it's not easy. For example, everybody knows like these famous exchanges, and just 2 years ago, everybody was talking about decentralization. Like, but now, almost like 2 million users, even more, they prefer regulated, centralized, and reliable exchanges. And I think the future is crypto-to-fiat exchanges, because nobody knows when crypto will replace fiat. And I think it will happen not less than in 3-5 years. So that's why in order to become successful exchange, you have to start accept fiat currency. And then more exchanges will start operate with fiat, not only crypto to crypto. Then more people will come on the market. So, for example, our exchange B2Bx, we do focus on stable coins, and we do focus on fiat markets as well. So right now we launched just US market, and we are going to launch Euro in a couple of weeks, and in a couple of months we are going to launch Sterling Pound market as well. Next topic is ICO. In last 2 years, you can, I think, you realized around 3,000 ICOs, and but now 80% of them, the tokens of them are illiquid, and I think that in 2 years, the 80% of these tokens will disappear from the market, because nobody needs that, nobody uses that. Because in reality, like you need, I know only few real cases when the users use real utility token. And I think the future is like real blockchain protocols, the real utility tokens, and only liquidity assets. Because if the asset, let's say crypto or token, is not liquid, you can't liquidate that, you can't exchange that. And also the new trend is stable tokens. And I think it's real trend, and that's why, for example, B2Bx exchange, we do focus on stable tokens as well, besides of fiat markets, because stable tokens, the users, they trust that, because they know that, for example, if you hold USDT Trezor, you don't know when or how, who is behind them. Yeah, I think everybody knows who is behind them, but anyway, you don't know when it could drop. So for regulated tokens, stable tokens, you know that it's 100% guarantee and you will not lose the value of this token. So, as I said before, also like the strict regulation is coming for exchanges. The new legislation is coming. New jurisdiction will start accept like new startups, new companies. Okay, my time is finished already. Thank you for attention, and we would love to answer for all your questions on our booth. Please come there. We will show our technologies, we will show our products. Okay, thank you everyone for attention. Thank you, bye.
Thank you very much. Last but not least, we have Mr. Yuri